Pony panel. My name's Finn Anderson and I'm responsible for Hasbro Studios International. So basically, it's my job to get shows on the air all over the world. And just some awesome news in this morning. We are now in over 170 countries in 50 languages. We just closed the deal in Estonia, so I'm really looking forward to hearing Pinkie Pie in Estonian. So here we go, I'm going to introduce the panel to you. From the production side, we have, as you all know, Jason Thiessen, Supervising Director. Story editor. We have Dan Rayburn, the composer. For Hasbro Studios, I have my good friend here, Mr. Brian Leonard, Executive Director. As well. And now we turn to your favourites, the voice talent. So, please introduce you, Kathy Westberg, voice of Spike. But not least, by any means, the VP of Development for Hasbro Studios, Mike Vogel.
Thank you, Finn.
You're welcome.
Are you guys super excited? Okay, we have an hour to talk about all things pony. I'm excited. I've been excited about this all week. You excited, Jason?
For a year.
For years? Awesome. All right, well, first of all, I want to start off this panel by saying thanks to all of you guys for being literally the coolest fans in the entire world. And if you're wearing a costume or a wig or anything even mildly pony related, including a t-shirt, just stand up really quick. These guys are awesome, man. And if you're not wearing one, you should go to the Mighty Fine booth and buy yourself an awesome t-shirt as soon as the panel's over. Okay, so today we're going to talk to these awesome guys about some cool things. We're going to talk about a little bit of Equestria Girls. Makes me really happy you guys are cheering for that. And we're going to talk a little bit about something coming up, season 4. But let's get things started talking about Equestria Girls. I know there's been a lot of heated internet discussion about Equestria Girls. So, you guys, as the team that does all things pony, why don't you talk a little bit about your experience with Equestria Girls from the beginning, like the idea, where it came from, and what you did to make it awesome?
Sure. Well, Hasbro approached me and said this was,
And speak into your microphone.
I'm used to saying the home computer, right? And said, this is kind of a concept that we're looking to do, and what would the story, that you would want to tell, what would it be? And so for me, it was really about finding how to get Twilight into that world, and also settling on the idea that it would be just Twilight. Spoiler alert for people who haven't seen it. And kind of taking that sort of Wizard of Oz approach to the story of getting her into the world and then having her meet these characters that reminded her so much of her parents back home. And then once I sort of arrived at that idea, things started to fall into place, for me at least, story-wise.
Yeah, for me, when I first heard of the idea, I was kind of like, what? But then when I started seeing what you guys are doing and like the script, I'm like, oh, this could be pretty good. I think we can actually do something with this. And I think a lot of us in production were kind of excited about the prospect of having hands for change. Sometimes it's complicated, like, pick things up, walking on 2 legs, it was kind of like, oh, this is a new, fun challenge for us. So that was kind of interesting and fun, and all the other stuff too.
yeah, to have a bigger playground.
Bigger art, yeah.
Instead of more time inside, every single episode. And then Jason was like, it's gonna only be half an hour, 2 hours. It's an hour show.
I like you. I like you. Nice. Daniel, what about the music for Equestria Girls?
Yeah, the music is one of the things that I think has taken quite a different direction than the regular My Little Pony series, which tends to be a lot of solos and duets and Broadway musical theater influence. And we thought, well, we have these 6 amazing singers, so what about making them congeal like a girl band? And it's in a high school setting, so pop music seems to be more suitable. Pop music doesn't really work in the series, but it seems to work really well in Equestria Girls. So it was really fun to go, okay, let's make these big vocal arrangements, get everybody singing at the same time, and have a lot of fun with doing some high energy music for the show.
And ladies, how is it voicing the girls as girls and not four-legged bunnies? Or dragons. Sorry, Kathy.
Yeah, whatever, man. Just forget about the dragon. Dragons love him.
For me, I just really was thrilled to find that we were going to be having this happen, and to have the concept of all of us going into a completely different world and to see how the ponies interact as humans, and obviously for Spike to become a dog was going to be interesting too. But it was nice to know that we retained who we were when we went to the new world, and the adventures just continued. So it was really exciting to be part of it.
I love the script when I read it, and I love the story and I love the concept, but I have to say my absolute favorite thing about it is the music. I really they were just so fun to work on and catchy, and I would find myself sliding the demo in my car and be like, I don't know, I just want to listen to this again. It's just so good.
Well, when we recorded those, remember, all the songs have been written ahead, it's demos, and then it was like, okay, how are we going to record, we need 8 hours with each singer, so you had to come in for a whole day, pretty much on your own, and record
It was a marathon.
Yeah, it was a marathon.
That's fun.
Super fun. It was a good week.
Hi.
I just noticed that we need a bigger room. Beauties in the hallway with really sad faces.
All age.
I think for me, the thing that I love about the writing is that they always stick true to the characters. Whenever there's a change, the fans are always nervous, like when she became an Alicorn and when she became a cute girl. They're always nervous that we're going to lose the core of who they are, and you guys are really good at maintaining that. And we're really good at maintaining that. And I just think it's so cute, and there's nothing but love for it. It's really, everybody did such a good job.
Now, who has seen Equestria Girls? Who has not seen Equestria Girls?
5 times.
All right. Well, for those of you who have seen it, I expect you to sing along. And for those of you who have not seen it, we're going to show one of the awesome sequences from the movie right now. Do you want to take the clipping?
This, I believe, takes place in a cafeteria. It's a bit of a flash mob moment.
All right, let's roll this. Serious, if you don't sing along, I'm mad. Lights.
Cameras.
Action. Equestria Girls this afternoon.
That's what I heard online.
What?
I heard online 475.
Listen, man, I just do what they tell me. Neighbors pay the newspaper bills, man, I don't know. 450, I do good though. So, show up at the Hasbro booth, it's gonna be awesome, and we expect you guys to hoot and holler and scream, and of course, stay through the end credits because they're awesome. So, when last we left Twilight, she became a princess. It seems so long ago. And that stressed you guys out a little bit, but it's good. And then she went to a world, became a human, had a high school adventure, stressed you guys out a little bit, but so, it seems like it's been a long time, but what's gonna happen next?
Oh, so much goodness. Yeah, I mean, you see me when I come into Hasbro for like meetings and stuff. I like literally skip through the whole I'm really excited about the opportunities that having her take on this new role has given us for storytelling. But still how, again, as I was saying, how we stay true to who she is. It's how she would react to this situation. It's not like, okay, let's make a princess now. She has to completely change who she is. It's her approaching that situation in a very fun Twilight way.
Yeah, just imagine how would Twilight deal with this new sudden situation that she's in, you know? that kind of obsessive personality and how
But I know just from talking to you guys as we've been working on season 4, I know that everybody just creatively has been super, super excited about what we've done with season 4. So without giving away too many spoilers, what can we hint at?
I don't know.
Everybody who doesn't want spoilers, you're not.
I keep kind of saying that like we're doing something that we've never really done on the show before in previous seasons, but at the same time keeping it the same. Which is
It's different, but not confusing at all.
but yeah, when we have something going on that's bigger than
Huge spoiler.
Quiet. You're in trouble with Hasbro. And I did, but I would say that I did torture Daniel this season because I think at one point you guys were like, Peggy, you cannot put a song in like everything.
One guy.
Yeah, I tried. But yeah, the music this season, I mean, there's just some fantastic songs that are coming this season that getting to hear perhaps some characters that haven't.
It's about, can we say it's about somewhere between 15 and 20 in season 4.
So
I'm gonna say, I feel like from my perspective, like between the writing and the lyrics and the scope of what we tried to do from that side, it's been, you know, I'm most proud, I think, of season 4 from my personal perspective. We're really excited, just wrapping up the last song now, so it's really cool to see that come together. And then, it's still a long ways off though for you guys. Yeah, because we bring in some new, we can't say who, but we definitely have some new singers singing, some new characters coming to the fore and getting a chance to shine in season 4 with new singing. Who else do you want to hear sing?
I think it's safe to say that most of the names you just said, I think have songs, or sing a song in season 4. At least what I have.
Still missing big ones, though. Missing big ones.
and stuff. Like, I'm really excited about the stuff that we're doing. It's pretty cool, and some of the storyboards that we've been making, and some of the shots and things. Like, I think we're all really excited about how epic and cool it is, and we haven't got the animation through yet. But I'm like, wow, how are we gonna top ourselves this time? What we're doing here is like, okay, now where do we go from there? Every time we do something, it's like we've topped ourselves. So I'm kind of excited about it.
I felt really cinematic.
Yeah.
I think somebody online did sort of like a comparison of sort of, here's how most scenes are staged on a lot of animated shows, and here's a scene, and it was like the shot selection it felt like a movie.
Yeah, we basically think of them as like little mini movies. We don't pull back like, you know, how would you shoot this if you had a camera in a real place? Like, just, you know, be a cinematographer. Let's just try it. You know?
All these are real.
Yeah. Well, they're real. Don't you worry about that.
Dragons are magic, right?
Some fun moments. And yes, and I will say it right now, I do not want the meme that says don't believe the lines, but Rarity does get an episode in comedy. You like Rarity, here's your episode, and then I was like, oh no.
I made that piece too.
But yes, there's lots of Rarity fun. One in particular that this gentleman who we'll get to know very well, Mr. Josh Gabriel, wrote that is. It's oh my gosh, Tabitha, who does the voice of Rarity, and we better hear some stuff.
I think we broke her.
That's why she's not here.
In a good way.
Speaking of voices, Miss Carol, what's it like being a princess? I mean, just want to show you a princess in real life.
Well, you know, in this season we get to explore all of her challenges and how she handles it with her adorable skills, and she's still Twilight. That's like the thing that I really want everyone to know, is that she might be a princess, but she's still her, and she's still with her friends, and no matter what she's doing, wants to be inclusive with her friends, and face all the adventures with as much, skill as she has, and not look bad, and use the help of her friends to get to the next place and the next level. And yeah, she's still Twilight. She's just Princess Twilight.
Nice. And Andrea.
Yes.
If I told you you could say one spoilery thing about either Fluttershy or Pinkie Pie, what would you want to say most?
Well, I have to say that Pinkie Pie, the writing for her is hilarious. Like, I get read stuff and I'm like, I get to say what? It's awesome. And some pretty interesting things happen to Fluttershy. And I have to say, it's pretty crazy.
That was the least spoilery story.
I'm too nervous.
I guess I'm the one who gets to say, I get to decide, so I'm going to say that one of the things I'm excited about is that the musical episode we have in season 4 centers around Pinkie Pie.
The writer of that episode is sitting in the audience right now.
Hey, why don't you stand up? Get some major musical love. Maybe meet somebody who gives her a run for her party and money. I think you can say.
She didn't meet that with herself?
That's the last shot.
All right. I like the spoiler vibe we're going. Hey, Spike.
Yeah.
What are you super excited about season 4?
Well, are there more gym stores?
convince, because he seems to, and I think you're going to see in season 4 him getting into more. And it's always fun for me to play because the predicaments he gets into always leads to one thing or another, more stress for him, more saving the day, more comic relief. Let's just say that he's going to be put into a couple of situations that are going to be a little bit more uncomfortable than before.
Thanks, fair. Thanks, fair. As much as I love to hear myself talk, I actually prefer to hear you guys talk. So I know that 1,000 of you guys have some questions. So why don't we open this up and run you guys through the gauntlet. Francie gets the first question.
I actually have 2 questions. First off, are we going to see more Derpy in the next season?
I think if you watch Equestria Girls through the credits, you'll see that there's a lot of love, and I think that will continue into season 4. So,
Just
I saw it.
And my second question is, are we going to get an episode around Derpy or no? Are we going to be all about May 6th?
What's wrong with being 6?
Background characters don't get a lot of love for themselves.
Yes. I think as far as background, part of the fun, I think, is that how you guys have sort of spotted characters and kind of taken them as your own and told stories in fan fiction or art or music or whatever, that you guys have sort of embraced those and they have their own place in a weird way that's separate from the show. I think certainly we came up with a really good story where we were like, kind of how we did with the Spike episode, where they all go off to the Crystal Empire and we kind of follow Spike and the pets and stuff. I think we came up with a similar kind of style episode where we could focus on and really just did like a collection of the background characters and sort of what they were up to. I think that would be a really fun way to explore that. But I think we have so many stories to tell, and we have, it's a show where you have 6 main characters, and so yeah, was that it? Like, yeah, I'm with it. That we have so many characters that we have so many stories to tell with them that it's hard to focus a lot of episodes on these kind of other background characters. But it's not because we don't love them. Thank you.
The question I wanted to ask is school supposed to be open or her parents just not?
We haven't seen them on screen yet. So it doesn't automatically mean that. Like my parents are here, they aren't here.
Twilight parents, and they were sort of left scenes too, so.
All of those things are true.
Thank you.
Why is there not an episode when you guys here like come into Ponyville?
Oh, how she arrived in Ponyville?
Like if her parents come to visit, is that what you mean?
Like and her sister.
You want to see an episode where Pinkie Pie's sister comes to visit? Done. You got it.
All it takes, guys. All it takes.
That's cool. Snapchat. Did you see that?
I'm starting to wonder, am I an orphan? Scooter would be my friend.
I was wondering if there's going to be a soundtrack for the next round.
Everybody see the gentleman in the pink shirt? We talked about that every day. He is working on it, and hopefully we will make that. And if not, go get the guy in the pink shirt.
I'll buy it.
Or steal Michael's iPhone.
Yeah, I have a My Little Pony cardio mix. It's awesome.
Hello, I would just like to say I'm a really huge fan of My Little Pony.
What's on your shirt then?
Aaron, I heard this from many of my friends. My friend showed me online, but I heard that My Little Pony is supposed to be taking out dirt jokes.
That she's taking, like she won't be in the show.
Oh, she's in the show.
Don't worry about that.
Don't believe everything that's on the internet.
You did see her in that clip. Well, it's not going to get easy.
I have two questions also. My first one is Vinyl Scratch going to be a big part?
It's about time for that moose, I think.
And my second question is Rarity going to be like famous because Twilight's a princess now? Is she going to be like famous because of her clothing and stuff?
That could be a real boon for her career.
Girl, that girl can be famous because she was right.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Good question.
Now here's a little thing. Well, my question is that what was the hardest thing, the funniest thing, what was that, like, if you say, what was the hardest thing to say if it was funny, but you tried to keep a straight face? What was the hardest line you had to say? Okay, so I have two questions. My first one is, now that Twilight's an alicorn, are you going to make the whole main six an alicorn?
They'll be there. Yeah. They're not leaving them out in the cold.
Steel's parents watch them a lot.
Nice eyes.
So in the Equestria Girls, the little clip that you just showed us, on the side where they were singing, I saw Derpy, and she looks like she's reading something, and she's blushing. So I wanted to know what that was.
Smile point of fan fiction.
It's Dr. Pope's diary.
Yes. Let's go with that.
Hi.
Hello.
I have two questions. One is for Andrea. Is it hard to like keep track of which character you're doing? Like if you do like Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie too much? Because like in an episode I heard like Fluttershy's voice on Pinkie Pie.
She was throwing her voice. It's hidden. Like, it's free.
Yeah, sometimes well, at the beginning it was really tricky going back and forth, but once you practice all the time, it gets easy. And my second question was, will there be more backseat ones?
No. You can say this.
Season 5! Hi. I was wondering why nobody really takes Pinkie Pie seriously. She's got all this intuition, and she's got her senses, and nobody listens to her. She's really smart. Why don't you listen to the academic teacher?
I'm embarrassing the kids. But first, my queen. If Sweetville ever uses magic, have it blow up in her face. Still learning. And more movie references. Just say what again. I dare you. I double dare you. Just say what one more time.
We do have some good movie references.
I love the movies I was doing.
Yeah. We have another kind of in that sort of, I feel like sort of in that vein, if you really pay attention. You'll see some characters in the background going from other.
There's a certain mint green colored pony who's got an obsession with our species. I'm not sure that you already did that. Just give her a thumbs up for me. Octavia's best pony.
Wow, there's been so many good questions. I have no idea what to say. I guess I want to say is I noticed like at the end of season 3, you sent out a tweet saying that this was like part 1, and that we should expect more parts later. So my question is, how far in advance do you like plan the storyline? Is there like a little like blue sky line, or?
Do you just mean like how, as far as setting up episodes for the season and how far out
Yes.
are we kind of thing? I mean, I'm trying to think when we first sort of sat down and started really breaking out what we were going to do in season 4. I mean, we have a pretty good lead time. And yeah, in reference to that tweet, which I'm Tara Strong, why did you ever introduce me to Twitter?
You love it.
Too much. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that with the end of season 3 that, you know, we kind of set up some things and they get explored more in the top of season 4. But yeah, I mean, the end of season 3 is kind of abrupt and, you know, you'll get to see what happens. I like when we text each other, oh, was that how you tweet that? No, we're going to get in trouble for doing that.
Thank you.
she was bullied for being an African American cosplaying as a pony, and someone was telling her, you know, ponies are not one race or another, and I was like, ponies have no race, they're multicolored ponies. Yeah?
That's the thing I love about the show is we're all different colors. It's such a colorful show, and I really think it teaches kids to not judge anyone by the color of their skin.
Green ponies.
You tell her that she makes a beautiful pony, whatever she costs that.
Will the changelings come back and take their revenge and try to recover the question? How do you know that?
All of season 4, every character is a changeling.
All right, I have bad news and then really good news. Bad news is I have to stop the questions. Other bad news is we wanted to show you some finished animation in season 4, but we don't have any finished animation. So the good news is we brought almost 10 minutes of animatic footage in season 4, and it's not finished, Jason, but it's kind of awesome. Okay. And there might even be a song in there. Alright guys, get ready for the very first peek of unfinished My Little Pony Season 4. Don't freak out too much.
Girls, we just wanted to say your act is quite impressive. Wait, what? Thanks? Oh, but of course, as a matter of
right, guys.